Hello everybody, Kanisha the creator here, and I'm here today to bring you another storytime animation. I quit my job to make this video, Storytime by Froggyzii. From Froggyzii. Here we go.
It worked. What's wrong? Oh, nothing. Doesn't seem like nothing. What are you talking about? I'm fine. Then why aren't you out of the car yet? I'm just so tired, man. Oh, here we go again. Oh, it's been so hard every time, man. You're always just like, I'm trying to drop you off. You can't keep putting my time like this. It's too early for this. I gotta go. I can't do this today. Get out of the car, Lynn. What? Just got finished with my shift. Now I can finally talk about today's topic.
Okay.
Jobs.
Sorry, dude, but for some weird reason, people are censoring the word jobs because I don't know. People see jobs as like a magic cuss word, like with freaking Voldemort and stuff.
Fine. Occupations, they're not fun. Well, unless you have a good, legit job that pays well with little to do. And if you're one of those people, just wondering if you're gonna, retire soon. I got a job at 18 working at a retail store. And as to not get my cheeks clapped by the company, I'll just call it the max.
Okay.
While I was waiting for the interview, I was approached by a lady who noticed me sitting in the front of the store. She ended up walking up to me and asking me if I was okay and needed any help. Of course, I said that I was fine, but it was funny knowing that I was so anxious about the interview that someone acknowledged the look on my face, was concerned for my well-being, and asked me if I was okay. The lady was very nice.
I mean, hey, that is very sweet. People actually being concerned for you and being like, are you okay?
Introverted artist, worst fear.
Oh boy.
Jobs would be training sessions, and after like a few weeks, then have you start working. But for the max, nah, they didn't do that. The managers just threw me on the register and taught me while they were taking customers. I was taught the usual basic stuff, but I still had to learn most of the rules from my own observation and just ran with it. No one told me to put money in a gift card, but I was able to.
Alright.
By myself. Because I was scared to ask my coworkers. One thing about the max
See, that's the problem with being scared of certain stuff, is you don't know how to do certain stuff because you never ask.
But most of the time the store's a long line. Oh boy, our job's so much fun. Even before the store opens, I would see middle-aged ladies waiting outside the doors, probably all teaming up to brainstorm new reasons to yell at the cashiers. I've heard from neighbors
Seriously, that's one thing I always hate about the idea of jobs, is the fact that people just yell at you for no reason. Sometimes, literally, people just yell at you just because they are not getting their way. And as they always say, the customer is always right, which is a load of bull.
just to complain. He ended up getting me to call the coordinator of the store, so I called her over. She showed up, and after a few back and forths, he ended up buying it, and as he was about to leave, he said this. I really like this store, but you guys have just lost a customer because this will be the last time I'm coming back here. And he just
Good luck finding another store that's gonna deal with you if you're gonna have that kind of attitude. Another store's just gonna kick you out.
All I can say is, I don't give a fuck. Seriously,
I agree.
with people believing that when they say you just lost a customer, employees will fall to their knees and drown in their own guilt.
I know, that's what people believe. They be like, you just lost a very valuable customer. Okay, you out of thousands of people. Do you know how many people come to this store? Trust me, you ain't special.
Attitude or just terrible service overall. However, we're talking about a guy who had the option of just putting it down and going to a different store.
Exactly.
Yeah, customers can be annoying. And you know what's even more annoying? Everything else they do. Hold on, I got a list. Let's see here.
Okay.
Oh my, oh man. This is a pretty long list, guys.
That's okay.
Here we go. Items where they don't belong. There's a point where I can
That is so true. I've seen so many times where I went to a store or something and I legit see stuff in the wrong item and I'm like, why is this here near all this stuff?
no reason to leave wrappers, coffee cups, and other items in the store when there are trash cans nearby.
Exactly. Like, these people are lazy. You're telling me you went a few more feet just to put it in the trash?
You nasty fucks would take out your gum, stick it to the wall, and come out as if nothing happened. At least leave a piece of gum for me. I'll be a little less angry, except if it's spearmint. You can keep that.
Fair enough.
Parents letting their kids do whatever they want in the store.
That is so true. That is so annoying.
Figure
Hey, fair enough.
Scribbles of a demon child, Mother of the Year goes to you. And those scribbles will always be a
Seriously,
reminder that
I do not like
failure
parents
isn't
that
good
just let their
enemy.
kids
So
do
today,
whatever they
I told the
want,
customer I
especially in
had
public
meetings with
areas
the
like that.
customers
Like,
over 30
at
days.
least
Each
try and
normally
control your children.
revolves around the oh dear heavens, my lord, forgive me for refusing you to trespass the gates of the changing room with shoes that have the security sensors on. Even if I'm at a risk of losing my job if I let you through, I must do it for the customer. Remember, guys, customer satisfaction always comes first. Just gonna zoom through some mini interactions and then we'll get
Alright.
on with the fun story. I had a couple returning a knife set, and while I was about to give them their refund, a random coworker from a different department checked the box, told me something was missing, and left. So I had to deal with not only calling the managers, but the angry customers getting accused of something that wasn't even true. Thanks for that. Had some guy
That
come
was
in
so
clearly
annoying.
drunk, wanting to return a suitcase, but the receipt was over 30 days. I told him that due to our 30-day return policy, I couldn't return it to him, so he ended up just buying another suitcase. It was funny because he was like, "Oh, dude, really? Man, that sucks. Anyway, another $300 down the drain." Another time I was in the bathroom. I could hear their thoughts from the other side of the screen, by the way, and some other
Hey,
person
I'm not
was
saying
on their
anything.
phone. And while they were walking out, they just turned off the lights in the bathroom. What the
I know, right? It's just messed up.
God. I had a lady buy some Tahini style lollipops and she gave me one. I just wanted to shout her out because she was nice. But to
Hey,
wrap
fair
everything up,
enough. That
let's
was
talk
sweet.
about a tale. A tale
Alright.
so gruesome and tragic, even the
Well, what is it?
strongest men that roam the
Come
earth
on, tell me. What is it? What is it?
a tale of the PP Man.
Oh boy.
One stormy night. It actually wasn't raining, it was just dark. I had a closing
Okay.
shift that day and it was the last hour before the store closed. It started
Alright.
getting pretty slow in the fitting room,
Uh,
so I was just winding down until all the customers left. Until I had a man show up to the dressing room. Very normal looking guy, nothing that made him look out of the ordinary. Had a few clothes,
okay.
gave him his number, and continued to do my own work. Until I heard him say out loud, "Oh shit." Pretty loud, but no one wasn't around, so I couldn't do that thing where you guys just look at each other giving the same "what the fuck just happened" look. So I continued doing my thing as usual, and I forgot about it after a little while. Until his wife or girlfriend showed up to check on him. He walked out, gave me the clothes and the number, and left. It was the last 10 minutes and no one seemed to show up, so I started to close the fitting room. And you know how I said earlier that one of my jobs in the fitting room is to clean the rooms? I grabbed
Yeah.
my broom and dustpan and went into the men's room first, the very same room the guy was in. So I opened it, and there was a big puddle in the corner of the room. I stood in front of it for a second to make out what kind of liquid it was supposed to be, so I started to think, well, it could be water. I mean, people spill water all the time. But wait, he didn't have a water bottle with him when he went in. No. I took a closer look. Definitely looks more yellow than I expected. So I called my manager over the walkie, talking about a strange liquid. No response. We had a lot of other stuff to do, so I couldn't just leave it there. Thankfully, the fitting room had this powder that soaks up spills, so I dumped
Okay.
the powder over the yellow liquid and cleaned it up while looking dead inside during the process. So, yeah, I may or may not have basically cleaned up a grown man's puddle of piss. I just don't know how that can happen. The only reason I can think of is that he could have had a bad bladder. Maybe it happened when
Maybe.
he wasn't
I
there.
mean, you
Anything
never
is
know,
possible.
but
But
it's
then I'm
still
guessing he didn't want
crazy
to have this idiot
that it
just
happened.
let it happen. He walked out as if he had the most normal experience ever, probably thinking, "Oops, had a little accident. Oh well, that 9-year-old worker can handle it." And so, of course, I had lots of questions and wondering if I should have just stayed unemployed. But it's not like I can afford to quit the job. Oops, sorry, me and my potty mouth. And you may be thinking, but you quit your job, haven't you? Well, this is funny. So, I began writing this back in July of this year. Yes,
Okay.
that's how long it took me to make this video. I was still working at my first job. And while
Ah.
I was in the recording process, I actually quit that job and got a new
Ah.
one. So, you guys should appreciate me that I didn't clickbait you guys even when I initially intended to.
Ah. Okay. I guess technically you didn't quit clickbait us because you quit that job, but you just didn't quit jobs in general. Fair enough. Well, it was a fun video to say the least, but it's crazy what you have to deal with in custom. When you have to deal with in freaking like clothing stores and all that junk. Anyway, guys, that was I quit my job to make this video by Froggyzii. Have a good day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out this channel if you haven't. But considering it has 6.8k likes and 100k views, I'm gonna say you probably have already watched it. But if you haven't, check it out.